Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Fauci, her ongoing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life forms and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
The Matt kind of was like, definitely insisting on beaming back to the ship. He definitely, Takev definitely wanted to get back on board the ship. He's like, we need to get the hell out of this bar, out of this town, get the hell out of here.
We also threw his girlfriend in the brig.
Yes. Um.
Thanks, Surak.
Yes. Yes. So, you guys beam aboard the ship. With Jaeya, she's toting along a box of dog parts and a bunch of spare random parts from her victims from down below.
I'm pulling a Narclis again.
So yeah, as soon as you guys, reach the teleportation bay aboard Fauci, right away uh things are bad. They're not good. They're not good at all. Captain John Avon is there, and he looks extremely, extremely pissed. Um, Lieutenant Stanley's over at the controls, and he is just kind of like, he's also kind of like mildly concerned, or he's like really concerned. You can see he's mildly pissed, but he's really concerned. He's concerned about you guys, and as soon as you guys beam aboard, he's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Are you guys okay? Is everybody okay?" He's like genuinely concerned. He's like, "Are you all okay?"
Yeah, they couldn't aim worth a shit. Their bathroom floors probably smells like piss with the aim they had. So
my poor Vulto here took a little bit of a beating.
Yeah, this dog here took a little bit of a beating.
We appear to be fully functional.
Yeah, we're fine.
Except for this robot dog that we picked up, but Jaeya is going to put him back together and fix him.
I'll probably end up needing some help with that, but yes, I intend to.
Do we know what caused the communications blackout?
That's probably why he's concerned. I didn't even think about that.
Alright. Yeah, we were blacked out there for a minute.
We're still trying to isolate the issue or the problem. Right now, both, the captain comes over and he's like, as long as you are all okay, I'm fine with it. He's like, what I'm not okay with you is you guys opening fire in the middle of a crowded bar.
We had to defend ourselves.
They started it.
I believe that the other people started shooting first.
And, John's
I
like...
also recognize...
And we couldn't call the ship to get back up.
Yeah, we tried, but it didn't work. Then I'm gonna whisper into Kev's ear. I'm like, don't even fucking.
Plus, our phasers were on stun.
Yeah, they weren't on kill. We had no intention of killing anybody.
Kinda did, but
well, shut up. Don't mind. I'm gonna try, like, subtly try and hide all the fucking robot parts.
He stops, he rubs his forehead, and he's like, listen, he's like, I want a full briefing in my office later. Right now, he goes, as long as you are all okay, that's, you know, that makes it, you know, as long as you guys are all okay, it makes it all much better. You know, that's the main thing. He's like, but I will be holding your commanding officer accountable for your actions. At that point in time, like, you can basically read the fuck look on Stanley's face.
Flat Stanley's not pleased.
No, Flat Stanley is fucked.
He shouldn't have left us there.
So,
Leadership starts at the top.
Yeah, you can't exactly throw a couple of kids right out of the academy into a situation like that and not have people start shooting. My character is not saying that, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're
whisper
not
into
saying that,
Kev's
okay.
ear. I'm gonna whisper into Kev's ear. Well, at least he doesn't know about the poor civilian you fucking shot.
Yeah, the two poor
There it
civilians.
is. There's the first one of the night.
Oh no, that's not the first one.
Well, the first one
Yeah,
that I've paid attention to.
So, the next is like, he's like, listen, get yourselves, you know, Captain John's like, get yourselves squared away. Get some new uniforms put on. And then he like kind of looks at Takev, which is Takev's like, his uniform is kind of crisp and clean and like rather, you know, oddly clean. Whereas the rest of yours is all dingy and messed up a little bit. And he's just like, okay. So
I'm not gonna ask
Nothing to
questions.
see here.
nothing to see here. And he's like, get yourself squared away. Meet me in my ready room. I want to see, he's like, I want to see the 6 of you in my ready room.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I bring my dog?
He
I
just
assume
like,
the 6 includes Stanley.
That's what I assumed it was too.
yeah, he gives Jaeya a weird look when she says about the dog, and then he just turns around. And,
Fuck you and your fucking bitch.
And, you know, at this point in time, Stanley like walks up and he's like, he goes, what you did wasn't wrong. It wasn't right either, but it wasn't wrong.
What was the right way about going about it?
Yes, sir. Give us a teachable moment here.
The more you know.
He goes, number one, he looks over at Takev and he goes, I don't want to know what went on, how you lost your clothes. I don't want to know. He goes, I don't want to know. I
You
don't
might
want to
want to
know.
check him for an STD.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, why doesn't Jaeya do a medicine scan on me?
That's what I was about to do.
Okay, so
you have
You
gonorrhea.
have like 3 STDs on you.
You have gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis.
He's got gonosyphilis.
That's the name of the episode. Gonosyphilis.
What a Janet crab.
how the hell
cosmic
did you
clap.
hit a nat 20 on that?
It's a cosmic clap.
She said cosmic clap. I hate you. No, that's the title of the episode, Cosmic Clap.
No, am I really sick? Or is
Somebody
she-
got a. Somebody
Right, she
picks up
said-
a.
Is she just rolling to see how much she can detect of my medical condition?
Of your cosmic clap.
Fucking cosmic clap. Hello, Fluffy.
I just imagine. I imagine like Tara picking up a Vienna sausage off the floor and saying, "Takev, you missing something?"
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes,
funny.
Fluffy, please stick your ass in my face.
So, oh god, all right. Back to the story.
That got derailed
Where,
by me rolling a nat 20. I'm sorry.
Lost my goddamn mind here for a minute. All right.
Cosmic clap.
Just now?
So he's like, I know you guys said that you've identified the killer,
Mm-hmm.
and you said it was this a Disaro. Are you sure that it is this Disaro? One of these things.
I believe that is what the robot said.
Did
Wheels
you
on the bus
find-
go round and round.
Did you find any other clues or anything else when you followed the blood trail?
The blood trail ended approximately at the bar area.
Right.
Yeah, it ended near the dog tracks.
And that's where we ran into some trouble.
That's where I found this dog.
What was it? About 100 meters from where we had our gunfight,
Something like
Yeah.
that.
or couple hundred feet from where we had our gunfight.
Stanley grabs his chin and sits there and ponders, just kind of thinks about this for a hot minute, and then he like takes a couple steps sideways, and then he just kind of like looks up and he goes, "You don't think the Shavaro were covering for this guy, would they be?"
Have we heard of the Shavaro yet before?
Yeah. Yes, they're the gangsters that attacked you.
Ah, right.
They're the gangsters that have like basically took over the entire asteroid. So they run the brothel, they run the dog tracks, they run the gambling houses.
I think it's safe to say their fingers are in everything.
So he wants to know, do you think that the Shavaro are involved? He thinks that basically Stanley asks is the Shavaro involved? Asked if you guys think that the Shavaro is involved in this murder.
I mean, there is a possibility of it because we did reboot temporarily one of those Tina bots that was there. And the bot said something about Shavaro. They also said something about an Emily Scott.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember the names of the other one, but
We were only able to get so much information before the system rebooted. In emergency protocols.
Well, Emily Scott is rumored to be in charge of the Shavaro. So that could be a major piece right there. So did like the Tina bot say anything about the commander Jerry, or did he say, did Contrail, Commander Contrail, did he did he say anything else, like he was meeting anybody, saying that he was with anybody?
all we got from that bot in that regard, I think, was just that Commander Control told the bot secrets and left.
And anytime you tried to pry the bot for any kind of secrets,
Yeah,
it would reboot.
it would
Yeah, it would reboot.
So
And
the
because
secret.
of the number of secrets that the robot holds, we were forced to destroy the robot once it was unable to give us more information.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was a second one, but that one was too far gone.
So did it lead to any other operatives, any other names?
I don't believe so. Or maybe my character...
There was a thing, but I don't know if we
Just a-
should say it out loud, is my thing.
No, I don't think we should.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just described the attack in detail about the Dicero. How do you pronounce this?
The wall monster.
Wall monster. The hidden one blends into the walls. It had attacked about 45 minutes before we came, and that the walls, it kept freaking out, saying the walls come alive, and it headed towards the main entrance, and it was big, about 5 meters.
Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna discuss with the captain. He's like, we tell the captain that this Dicero killed Cottrell for Emily Scott. Emily Scott has the power to control a Dicero, and the Dicero is its assassin. Capiche? That's our story?
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Works for me. Takev, what are we gonna make of
Stanley fucker here is really just wanting to get up to speed before he walks into that room so he's not caught unaware.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I assumed it was happening.
He leaves us there by ourselves to do what God knows what with the other guy, and
Did you pay for
Did
that?
you
Did you pay for that
our
Orion,
finding.
sir? That was behind a laser wall. Is that what happened? I'm not judging you.
he like basically looks at you guys all side-eye. He goes, "Do you realize who I was talking to?"
Nope, because you didn't tell us.
Yeah, you kind of just took off.
What I was doing was negotiating with Kavak.
Oh, was that the Klingon?
Yes.
So that the Klingon wouldn't kill us.
So that the Klingon would allow us to investigate the body. This is their jurisdiction.
Oh.
He is the right-hand man of the Tassadar, the Judicator.
Never mind the fact that Takev got his ass whooped and fucking clothes stolen.
And he goes, that brings me to another point. Takev, this person that you sent upon the ship, what do you want us to charge her with? Theft? Impersonating an officer?
Either one would work. Assault on an officer.
His pride
maybe,
was just
but
hurt, that's all.
His pride was hurt.
To my defense, I scanned the room for weapons and other potential hazards before I walked in.
Taken out by a girl.
And then somehow the female caught me by surprise and took my clothes.
We should bring
and
her.
gave you 3 STDs.
And gave you 3 STDs.
Gave you the cosmic clap.
No, isn't that medicine check just to see how good?
He's hung up on that, folks.
The cosmic clap.
I really want to roll something that says I have absolutely jack shit.
I'm giving you galaxy hands for Christmas. That way it's literally a cosmic
You have
clap.
to go to Med Bay to get that treated.
His Herpagon syphilides.
Oh, looky. It's cute.
We killed Jimmy.
Yeah.
But
Hi, baby, cute cat break.
All right.
the
The
woman
cat is so
assaulted
round.
He is quite a big cat.
the woman.
Oh,
hit
really?
He
me,
is not happy.
No, he was sleeping right next to me, and he didn't want me to pick him up. He just wanted to sleep.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah, he just wanted to sleep.
If she's able to, Matt, if she's able to catch you by surprise like that, I think you should maybe think about having her join us as punishment or something. I don't fucking know.
A new recruit. Woo!
New recruit. That way Matt gets a girlfriend.
Ah!
I cannot
We need a
use
sixth member to this posse.
girlfriend.
Yeah, we're already fucked up. What's one more?
Yeah, what's one more? Let's go for it.
Excuse you!
Another person that I'd like to shoot all the time.
She's already got the drop on you.
She already gave you the cosmic clap.
Yeah.
Could I? Oh, if I roll for anything, it'll probably be exactly where
They
I
get
don't
to
want
share a
it.
room.
Well, he's the only one that's sleeping alone. Because Tara and I are sharing a room.
But the individual did hit me, causing me to fall unconscious. She then took my phaser and my uniform
It was his favorite phaser.
and escaped to the bar, where we were later able to apprehend her.
Me thinks she was just in a bad situation and looking to escape. I don't know if we should punish somebody just for trying to make their life a little bit better.
Something tells me she knows something about the wall monsters.
Well, not
I
only
think she
that,
knows a lot about this conspiracy. And could
so
be
she
helpful.
she was in the brothel to begin with.
Yes.
And
Okay.
we thought that she wanted out.
Didn't she hand you a coin that said "Help me"? Do you?
Yes.
I would assume you still have that, unless you gave it to her.
Okay, I pull it out of, or no, that's probably in my other clothes.
Oh, so she probably
In
has
the what?
it then.
These are not my pants.
This is not my purse.
This is not my hat.
If
This
you
is
look
an
at my
actual picture
other
book
uniform,
title.
there is a coin that she gave me that is on the reverse side is clearly written in the Vulcan language, "Help me."
All right.
She's a savvy one.
Takev,
She knew who to mark.
She knew who to
She
mark.
could see my ears.
he
Kinda
goes,
dark in
okay.
there. She has great eyesight.
Also,
I tell
apparently
you.
great aim if she KTFO'd him.
Mm-hmm.
It would be logical if we had the security officer interrogate this woman to see what she knows.
I think you
Okay,
should
Maria.
strip search her.
Ah,
So,
cavity search.
okay.
Attendance, one, call, please.
Even Vasco laughed on that one.
On today's episode of How Uncomfortable Is Matt?
You know what? Lieutenant Stanley goes, you know what? That's a really good idea. I
The
want
interrogation.
I want the 5 of you.
Oh god.
Oh,
Go
fuck.
give her a cavity search. What
To
is it,
go
like
and
2
interrogate.
people hold it open, 3 people look in?
Open wide!
Oh,
Oh, we make the
What
DM
is
break.
this country? We can use our scanners. We don't need to.
Here we go.
I can't.
Is that what you do to your wife?
Two people.
We don't like air being blown up in that area.
Amy, I hate you.
oh my.
Yes, Mom, I can hear the ocean. And smell it too.
I can smell tuna.
Oh, God.
Stop broken. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Dad. These videos are not rated for children.
I can't get over the fact that you said what? We have two people holding. My stomach hurt. Wait. Two people
Glad I
holding.
joined.
Do we have Nathan Chen stick his snout in there and sniff for clues?
Oh. To turn him on vibrating mode at least before you do that. We're gonna kill Matt, or kill Cat.
And me.
I'm
on that
crying.
On my screen.
Lieutenant Stanley goes to you guys and he's like, yeah, the five of you are going to go down, question this one, find out what she knows about this whole. Find out what she
Find
knows
out
about
her holes.
Yes, I got to rephrase whatever the fuck. Jim, son of a bitch.
Everything's a euphemism if you try hard enough.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
And your character can.
Everything's a euphemism if you're Amy.
Or a cat.
It's a dangerous combo we got here.
Seriously.
So yeah, he's sending the five of you down because he's like, I'm not taking any chances on anybody getting bested. Please,
He doesn't want to come down because he doesn't want to get the cosmic clap.
That's gonna be the title of
Rather
this
us
episode now. I hope you
it.
know that,
Cosmic
Jimmy.
clap, yeah.
Cosmic Clap is the title of this episode now. I hope you know that.
Part 2, yes, cosmic clap.
Takev,
What in the absolute Sam?
Medbay, come scan me to make sure I don't have the cosmic clap.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta find my mouse. Hold on.
What happens if she fails the scan? Does that mean he still has it?
Yep, you still have the Cosmic Clap.
Okay, what does this roll mean, Jimmy?
It means whatever Jaeya wants it to mean, right? She's the one doing the scan.
It's exactly what Amy said it was. It's the Cosmic Clap. It's herpaganosyphilades.
Matt, wrap it before you tap it.
And there it is. I think we need to invest into some brass knuckles for Takev.
Your minor wound, maybe?
Your minor wound. He is fine.
I think you need to like give him some cream or something.
Are you sure that's what he needs?
That's why he's so like irritated.
Yeah.
It seems like this is an emotional response.
A soothing balm.
A bomb.
This seems like an emotional response from Takev.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Lieutenant Stanley goes, all right, I'm going to go handle some communiques. I'm going to finish putting together a report. I will see you guys in the captain's reading room later after you question your suspect.
Sex-spec.
Yeah.
I thought he said that too.
Alright.
He's like, please, no more screw ups. Do not get messed up. Do not let her loose inside this frickin' ship. I can't handle anymore. All right, I seriously can't handle.
Takev to security, please make sure that the suspect is in one of the cells.
Away from Cyrano Jones.
We want to have a wall between her and us.
Well, she was placed into a cell a while ago, so yes, she's already there.
Of course, it wouldn't be my character calling security, because I'm not. It would be Maria's character, I think, calling security, but
Right.
Well, Maria has been she's been working on she's been working, she knows where everything's going, where everybody goes and where everybody's locked up. She has the keys, she has the passcodes, she knows what's the ins and outs of the jail system. Um and she pre-programmed it, this cell after they locked up Cyrano Jones. So
I have a... Oh, crap, I already forgot because my cat did something stupid. I'm gonna... Where is Cyrano Jones in regards to where we're standing? Oh, he's up there.
Cyrano Jones is up over in this area.
Eradani, don't let him see that whip.
Well, I'm not going in that room.
Well, I'm just saying, don't let him see it.
Whip, whip.
I whip my whip back and forth. I whip my whip back and forth.
Whip, whip.
Can I put my whip like down my shirt so no one can see it?
Is that a whip in your shirt, or are you just happy to see me?
Or maybe like loop it around the inner side of my waistband.
Could be like,
What,
yeah,
like
it
the
could
lasso
be
of truth?
Yes.
You could wear it as a belt.
No, like inside the waistband so no one can see it, so it's more concealed.
Yes, you can. You can loop it down inside your waistband. So it just looks like you got a thicker cord around your waist. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a little bit of muffin top.
Yeah.
I mean, I could put it down one leg. That would be a little bit awkward.
Yeah. Make you look
All
like
right,
you're smuggling sausages or something.
Come on, Takev. It's time to meet your girlfriend again.
All right, so how are we going to talk to this?
Obviously, we have to go in the room. She's behind a force field.
Well, I mean, Takev definitely raises a good question. How do you talk to somebody?
Yeah, because in this series, there's a door that's just a force field.
Yeah, that's this thing.
Okay. That's
This is the room to go in. This is the door to go into the room.
All right, that's good enough for me.
I think we should send Takev in there first.
I'll send the security officer in first.
Wait.
Takev needs a babysitter again.
Yeah, well, I can't make you do shit.
Hold on. I could probably do that. Ooh, I did not roll well.
I roundhouse kick him into the jail cell.
There we go. I talked him into it.
Oh!
No.
I failed getting out of that kick. Well, I would assume... Well, that's what I was rolling to try and do, is get out of that kick, and...
Maria, it sounds like Takev wants a babysitter to go in with him. I think we should just all go in there, but Takev can go in first.
Yeah,
well, she has to open up the door.
I'm totally for all of us going in there.
We'll go.
Fine, whatever. I'm gonna go in then. What's up, sweetie? How are you doing? You know, Takev's a little hot under the collar and bothered, if you know what I mean, by your last encounter.
Can I scan her through the thing?
Where did my character go?
Yes. Your character is right here, Maria.
I just want to see what happens.
Oh, okay. Oh, there.
Yep, she definitely gave you the cosmic clap.
From your medicine check, you find out that she is, from your medicine check, you, quickly find out that she is completely, mechanically augmented.
Does she have a detachable vagina?
She's a cyborg of some sort.
This is like... What is the show? The animated show. Oh my god. Vasco, what is the show that's animated with the spies?
Can I see what kind of augmentation she has, or, can I tell?
You can tell. You can basically tell from the
What is
scans.
the show? What is the animated show with the spies that has the one guy that's like awful?
Wait, which kind of spies?
The one that he works for his mother. They work for ISIS.
Oh, Archer.
Archer. It's like Archer. Archer's girlfriend had a detachable vagina. She was a cyborg.
Ah, jeez.
She had her own pocket pussy.
Like there was an episode where like he has sex with her and then the next morning it's like in the sink and he comes across it. And it freaks him out.
Okay.
So
Alright,
is she like that?
Is this fucking Mrs. Potato kind of thing? With like like Mrs. Potato Pussy?
Okay, so what else does this medicine check say?
He's like, I'm not having this. Let's move on.
Other than that, she is like 100% completely okay. There's like no damage. You know, she's physically fine. Other than the augmentation.
Or the cosmic clap.
Alright, so where is she? What is augmented? Arms? Strength? Somewhere?
Are you looking for a reason why you got beat up?
She's augmented in like from her like her shoulders, her waist has been augmented. One leg is completely augmented. The other one has been partial.
So basically, this person is half cyborg.
Pretty much. But it's like the skin has been blended.
She's more machine now than woman.
That's anything you tell yourself, Takev, to make the pain go away.
You reframe it how you need to, buddy.
That was a Star Wars joke, in case anyone missed that, but...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a Warzy, so yeah, I missed it.
So she's sitting on the edge of the bed when Eradani and Jaeya come in. And Jaeya does the scan, and she sees all the augmentation. And then when Takev comes in, her head tilts up slightly and looks at you. She's still wearing your uniform, by the way.
She looked at Takev and went,
keeping it warm for you.
Security didn't have time to outfit her with a prison suit? Or at least a civilian?
No, they didn't. And she
well,
at this point
didn't want to touch her either, but
at this point,
I thought you wanted her under lock and key that would require dropping the force field, Takev.
All right, she gets to keep my uniform for now.
Well,
it was going to get laundered next week anyway.
She stands up and like slowly walks towards the force field and like looks at you, and you can definitely see as you're like looking at each other, you can definitely see the Vulcan features in her. That you didn't recognize or realize before.
So we're gonna have, if we add her to our party or convince her to join us, we're gonna have another Vulcan.
No, we're gonna have a Vulcan plus, as in better than me.
So, Tekav,
go ahead. Bitter about it.
I think we should just bring her on to piss off Matt at this point.
Oh my god.
Matt, go ahead and give me roll me a 20. 12 isn't bad.
Not good, but not bad, yeah.
Not good, not bad. So you feel like you kind of recognize this person somewhere from somehow before you met her in the before you met her in the brothel. You're like almost like you could, like this this cannot be. You recognize the person, but you don't recognize the area or place or whatever. It is completely offsetting, so you cannot put like a name to the face at this point in time. Um, she walks over and like I said, she walks over to the force field and she looks at you and she goes, I didn't hit you too hard. Did I?
You were able to knock me unconscious with enough time for you to, as you mentioned, or as we've mentioned before, you knocked me out long enough that you could take all my belongings, including my uniform and my phaser, both of which are a security threat.
But you're okay now.
What does a medicine check say? Because I'm pretty sure that Jaeya can see every microbe in my body, given that 28.
I know what you had for breakfast about a year and a half ago.
Well, I mean,
Clomic broth and a Vulcan mocha. But yes, you could probably see everything that's wrong with me. Jimmy, am I okay?
well, I mean, I know you're okay. Jaeya knows you're okay. Eradani knows you're okay. Vulto,
All right.
Tarah. But
So
does our prisoner, the prisoner's asking you, are you okay? Are you?
I am currently unharmed.
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
He's fucked up mentally.
It's all with love, Matt.
All with love.
She's like, she goes, the moment I seen you, she goes, I knew it was you. I knew it was you, Takev.
I don't recall who you are.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. They changed me so much. But and she's like, it is me. It's me, Ravenna, your sister.
Oh, you did the dirty with your sister.
Oh. Sweet home
no.
Alabama.
Your sister gave you the cosmic clap.
According to Jimmy, I'm completely healthy.
What part of Vulcan are you guys off from? Backwards part of Vulcan.
Sweet home cosmic clap.
Sweet home cosmic clap.
Yep, there's another one.
But she's like, the moment I seen you, I knew I had to warn you. I knew I had to get you out of that place. I did not want you to end up like I have. They changed me.
I believe that it's obvious.
It's.
Oh.
Or were you talking mentally?
Physically.
They must have found out about her
that
latent
much
powers.
Is obvious.
I'm sorry, Jay. What'd you say?
Something tells me that they found out about your latent powers, and that's why you're so augmented. Am I correct in assuming?
Yes. Emily Scott discovered me.
What can you tell us about Emily Scott?
she is beyond evil.
We have information that suggests that she is part of the gang that is in charge of this of New Vulcan or New Vegas. I mean, my character did not just
That's okay,
my
Takev.
character
You've been
went,
through a lot. You're allowed to stumble.
Didn't
my
Emily
my
Scott?
character did not stumble.
It's a characteristic of the cosmic clap.
Incest clap.
Incest clap.
If there's anything about me that's not up to speed, it's because I haven't. We're closing in on like 20 hours of being awake. Our characters.
Vulcans don't sleep that much.
Vulcans need meditation every day, 30 minutes a day, or else I start to mess up my rolls.
He starts to mess up his rolls. He doesn't think clearly. He starts
Emotional responses.
Right, enough to where eventually he will go into berserker rage on everyone.
Does this affect Vulto too?
Yes.
So,
Don't see Vulto complaining about it.
Didn't Emily Scott have something to do with Project Prometheus, or was that somebody else?
It's one of the names that were named.
Yeah,
along with the rest of ours.
Did you encounter Project Prometheus?
Yes. She goes, I came to know Commander Cottrell. And he was teaching me how to use my latent powers when Emily Scott got a hold of me. She got a hold of me and she stripped me of my latent powers.
What were your powers?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
Basically, I could strip the oxygen or the ions from the oxygen molecules in the room, and essentially, turning the entire room into a giant incinerator.
Oh wow,
that sounds extremely dangerous.
I thought it sounded like fun.
Are you concerned about your sister?
I'm concerned about our lives.
Emily Scott stripped me of my powers. She took them and absorbed them into her.
So you don't have your latent powers anymore.
No.
So Emily Scott can now turn a room into a giant incinerator.
Yes.
That's not good. Because once we find out about our latent abilities and people find out, they're going to want to take them. Or Emily Scott's going to want to take them.
How
exactly?
This is like Heroes Season 1 with Siler taking all the powers.
Was he the one played by Zachary Quinto?
Yes. It's the only season I watched of that.
I watched 1 or 2 episodes. Do you know how this Emily Scott developed the ability to strip these latent powers and then use them?
She contacted an individual called Sixth Centaur. And with him, he basically, removed these powers from me, leaving me nothing more than a shell of what I am. Rather than letting me go to waste, she has trapped me in this body and then turned me into a prostitute. I've been a prostitute in this brothel for roughly months now, trying to find my way out, and I just happened to come across you, brother. The moment I saw you, I knew that was it. That was my way out.
If you would have cooperated whenever we told you that we could have discussed this in the other hall, you would not have needed to steal my uniform or assault me.
Emily was in the other hall. The only way I could get out of there was to disguise myself.
So Emily Scott is somewhere in New Vegas.
She is in New Vegas.
Well,
yes.
apparently she was in that fucking hallway. There wasn't really anything in that hallway besides the prostitutes behind the curtains. There wasn't Orion there.
It'd be really ironic if Emily Scott was the wall monster.
Is Emily Scott human? Her name suggests that she is...
Well, I thought we decided or found out she was an Orion.
Oh, she's Orion? Okay.
Right?
So she's an Orion.
She's an Orion.
Are we sure of her species?
Yes. She's definitely Orion.
Anything else we want to ask this lady?
Your sister.
Like, you have no compassion for your sister here?
I'm a Vulcan.
Yeah, that would be an emotional
Do you not
response.
want to see her free?
I think...
We have to make sure that she's not dangerous first. I mean...
It seems like she just wanted a way out of New Vegas. As she said that Emily Scott basically forced her to be a prostitute for X amount of months.
She's like, really, brother? I mean, yes, I know I've scrambled your brains and, like, knocked you down and stole your clothes.
Stole your lunch money.
Yeah, stole your lunch money.
This is the 24th century. I do not carry currency.
Okay, Mr. Party Pooper.
But you're acting like a school
It's all
child
you
over
guys
this.
holding the currency.
But if
I was... You guys that have money. I mean, you're the ones who got the proceeds from Cyrano.
I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, I got Nathan Chen. I got Nathan Chen, wherever the fuck he is.
Somebody got like 5 Latinum strips.
Vasco. He got 5. I think I got 1.
Got like 20 of something. Someone got some other money too, but from Cyrano Jones, but
Maria.
Because I got the dog slip.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And a gold press Latinum bar.
Okay, it might be you then. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you guys are all discussing this in front of her.
No, I don't know if our characters arguing about this.
Are your characters arguing about this? Is what I'm asking.
Because I don't really think that I intended for it to be my character necessarily arguing about all this stuff, but...
Is it a yes or no?
He's smiling. This can't be good.
Yeah.
Let's say no.
Say no, Matt.
Let's say... I wasn't talking to you, you stupid piece of crap.
Oop, emotional outburst. He needs to meditate.
I thought he was talking to the cat or something.
Tell me why my first thought was he was yelling at his mother, and I'm
Kev
like,
needs to
somebody's
go
about to get his ass
meditate.
I was talking to my fire tablet. But how about we say no? Our characters are not arguing about this in front of my sister.
Okay.
Alexa, play Wonderwall.
Oh, fuck!
Is it actually?
No, thank God. Because I have
Alexa, play Metallica. Enter Sandman.
Alexa, tell me a dirty joke.
It doesn't.
What did it say?
I would tell you a dirty joke, but I don't want you to soil yourself.
3.
Alexa, play Gangnam Style.
Here's Gangnam Style. 6. The ultimate pop hits on Amazon Music.
Oh,
Oh God!
Alexa, play Metallica.
How do I turn off a?
So you're not arguing in front of your sister. You know, you're not talking about the things you're not talking about Cyrano Jones or the things you've taken from Cyrano Jones. All right. But she has disclosed to you that, yes, Emily Scott has basically, you know, ripped apart her being, taken apart everything that is essentially her, and downloaded, like basically injected her consciousness inside of this symbiont prostitute, and has made her work as a prostitute for the last couple months inside her brothel. And she has revealed to you that she's like, as the moment that she's seen you guys walk through the brothel, she recognized her brother, reached out to him to save her, and then immediately realized that the only way that she could save herself and her brother was to attack her brother, steal his clothes, and escape.
That seems
But left
logical.
it. Yes, and managed to leave enough of a trail of the escape to lead him to her in the bar.
See, Takev, you're so smart. You followed the plan perfectly. Must be that sibling
Jimmy
bond.
didn't follow my plan. You saw
You followed
what I
her
tried to
plan
do
perfectly.
Yeah, well, I tried to shoot her last time.
You tried to shoot your own sister.
Well, yeah, because I wanted her up on the ship. Unconscious.
Well, I mean, she's like, well, technically, I allowed you to take me. But obviously, you're not using any of your Vulcan logic.
My character's just giggling quietly to herself.
Mine is too, even though I have no idea what's happening. Just because it looks like it. Seeing Takev miserable is funny.
Because you get me by extension, yes.
Vulto, how's your Vulcan logic going right now?
Not good. I probably have to meditate pretty soon.
Yeah.
What do you mean you allowed yourself to be taken up here?
She said, for real, brother. I mean, do you really honestly think that you could best me in combat?
Before? Yes. Now? No.
Even before I was able to best you in hand-to-hand combat.
Maybe in your mind.
This is totally a sibling argument.
It is a totally sibling argument.
Do you not remember our matches in the schoolyard?
I believe you beat me once.
No.
Oh, what? Can't he just work with her? Oh,
Can
I
I?
had at least half the wins.
Are you saying that you let me win, big brother?
No,
Are you saying that you're looking for a rematch?
that would be illogical.
If I may interject, I want to ask his sister what she knows about the wall monsters, if we haven't already discussed that.
Yeah, go ahead. The sooner that we get away from her beating my ass in hand-to-hand combat, the better.
I think we need to have her join our party.
So you were asking about the wall monsters.
Like, it's kind of explaining to... what's her name again? Ravanna?
Rivanna.
I'm explaining to Ravanna, not in such great detail, but enough for her to understand what the Tina bot said about the wall monsters. And I'm asking her if she knows anything.
Well, I mean, she's like, listen, I know that Jerry is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry was also, was also one of my contacts. He was the one that trained me to fight. And
Why
I
would?
know.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
But no, go ahead. Go ahead and interrupt. What are you interjecting?
I was gonna ask, why would Commander Contrell knowingly come to a planet that had Emily Scott on it and hang out with her prostitutes and fill out and give her prostitutes information?
Maybe the Emily Scott didn't know that Jerry Cantrell was or Commander Cantrell was was an individual that could, harness such powers or anything like that.
Well, it seems like she's
Yeah.
really good at finding people that do that, though.
She's able to find some people that can do that, to be able to trace it down. And apparently she found out that one of her frequent customers actually a customer and wasn't actually you know,
So
was
this
trying
all
to
over
slide
money.
stuff. Yes, basically was trying to pass things underneath. Jerry was in a way trying to hunt her down. He was a secret operative. He was discovered and he was eliminated. Jerry was trying to work on eliminate Emily Scott, but Emily Scott beat Jerry to the punch.
So what you're
And
saying is Emily Scott found out that about Commander Control.
yes,
Okay.
found out about Commander Control and killed him.
Did she also excuse you? Did she also destroy the well, not necessarily destroy, I'm looking for a different word, but did she eliminate those Tina bots as well as Commander Control?
I'm pretty sure the Tina bots were just collateral damage.
So kind of like a situation where hit him where it hurts.
Yeah. An accidental opportunity.
Okay.
I mean, the main target was Jerry, and
I got him.
she got Jerry, but she also hit some of her own bots that she owns. So
Okay.
But is Emily Scott a Darcereau? No. She has one employed in her group of thugs? Yes.
So basically, this Emily Scott person was responsible, but not the actual killer.
Not
No.
directly responsible.
No.
She probably hired the hitman.
She hired a hitman called the Grand Visioner.
The Grand what? Visioner?
Visioner.
Okay. So not who I was thinking. Possibly. What does she know about, what the fuck's his name? Narek? Big bad evil guy? Does she know anything about him?
Narek? Narek's like a mid-level thug. He's like one of Emily Scott's enforcers. They run in a pack. There's like they run in a group of 3. There's Bruce, Narek, and Rizor.
Okay. Who is his boss? Would that be... I already forgot. Like, my brain fog is bad today.
Emily Scott. Or the Great Visionary.
Yeah, that guy.
The Grand Visioner? No, they'd probably report to Six Centaur. The 3 amigos, as I call them, or, 3 guys. They all report to Six Centaur, and Six Centaur reports to Emily Scott. This Grand Visioner, he's a new development. He's somebody that Emily Scott hired to eliminate some threats.
You wouldn't happen to know who the other threats are, would you? Probably not. You probably weren't high enough in the organization.
Well, I mean, obviously, the big one would be the Judicator Tassadar. Kavak. Anybody that works for the Klingons. Anyone that work with the Klingon Empire or looking to expand the Klingon Empire over here into the neutral zone. Or anybody looking to expand any influence into the neutral zone, whether it be Federation, Romulan, or Klingon. She's like, hell, even Ferengi. Anybody that's looking to take away power away from Emily Scott would be a threat that needs to be neutralized. So here you guys are. You have a definite outline to Emily Scott's outfit.
Okay.
You know, the Trevorrow outfit. You have your murderer identified. You know why your victim was murdered. You know now. You have motive.
So we take this information and...
With the candlestick.
Well, roughly how long do you think the meeting with Captain Avon's gonna take?
Not terribly long.
So do you think we should, if we're all in agreement, should we end on that after the meeting? Or is everybody else, like, gotta go?
I'm kind of like tapped out.
Okay. I mean, there is still like one individual you guys keep like forgetting about this entire time.
Oh, I think we're
Bruno
coming.
Jones.
Q.
Yes, because she's the one that put you onto it, and she was one that like basically Contrail was meeting in the brothel and talking to.
Can I ask Ravana if she knows anything about Cumulus Massey?
Yes, you can.
I'm asking.
Okay. Straight out the gate, you mentioned Cumulus Massey, and she immediately lights up, and she's like, yes. Cumulus Massey is the one that's going to save us. Q is going to be the one that saves us all from Emily Scott. Only her and her power, her powers is going to be the ones that is going to be able to turn this whole tide.
To use human parlance, I think the human response would be bullshit.
Okay.
Her other thing is like she's like she has power that is on, Cumulus has power beyond measure.
I believe we have seen one of her latent powers when Takev tried to pick up something in the med bay and it exploded or whatever the hell happened.
Mm.
And the dream as well.
Have you ever heard of Blondie?
As you mentioned Blondie, and you talk about her, you mentioned the whole Blondie thing, and she kind of smiles, and she looks right back at you, and she goes, "Really, for me, it was Tiffany." And she goes, She goes, "I think we're alone now."
I think we're alone now.
now. It doesn't seem to
be anyone around.
Yeah, I couldn't quite remember that song. It's been ages.
She goes, "By all means," she goes, "Children behave."
Children behave. So when they say when we're together, and that's what they say.
I don't know how communication works in Star Trek, but we left Q on that terraformed asteroid, right?
Yes.
How is it possible to like contact her in some way without going to the asteroid? Because I don't know about that kind of thing.
I'm not sure that we have. I believe that we would have to contact her if the ship has enough range, of course.
Right.
We'd have to contact her using the ship's communication systems.
Yeah, because I'm thinking we need to talk to Q now. And I've been thinking that for like the past couple episodes as soon as we found out about this kind of thing, you know what I mean? Or at least as soon as the Tina bot brought up Q's name.
That's when Ravenna like walks forward and she goes, "Well, wait a minute. We can communicate with her without using the ship's ability, using the ship's computers or signals."
Trippy shit.
How are we supposed to do that?
With your mind.